It's really quite different. It's 1,000 times simpler than the stock market, and it seems complicated if you don't know it, but it's really quite simple. And it's basically this. If you purchase museum quality art, the direction has already been established for the next 200 years. And the museums buy these works and they never sell, so that after a period of time, all these objects are locked up in the museums, and they become so very scarce that the price has to go way up, like in the case of a rare postage stamp that could bring $200,000 or $300,000 simply because it's scarce. And this is the key behind the fact that the Impressionist pictures in 30 years have gone from $5,000 to $1 million. There are just so few of them, and now it's an international event every time one of them is sold.
Is there a contrast between how much stocks have grown or lost in the last few years with art?
Yes, there's several very scientific studies that have been made, particularly the largest auction house in the world, which is Sotheby's. They have an Impressionist index which compares to the Dow Jones, and that art index on the blue chip level has done at least 5 times better than the Dow Jones Industrials.
Well, somebody who is investing in art simply for the sake of making money, who doesn't know anything about art, how do they keep from getting gypped?
Well, it's just like you need a good lawyer when you go to buy a house so you get a clear title. You've got to go to the artist's agent or to a reputable dealer with museum quality credentials, of which there's a fair number.
How much have you made personally by investing in art?
Well, I wrote that little book. It was, as you know, was a hobby for 20 years. I roughly have $60,000 in my collection. I could liquidate it for well over $1 million today.
So you figure you've made?
Oh, a little over $1 million, yeah.
In what period of time?
Well, most of it in the last 10 years.